Hello! Welcome to my Misfit cards. I'm Bez, pronounced he, they, and this is just a little show how to look at the strangest specimens in Magic the Gathering, the weird little tidbits that have appeared in our game. I appreciate you tuning in. Hope you enjoy it. But now today, we're going to look at a card that has appeared more than once on the show before. It's a very interesting specimen. At least, I like to think it's interesting. And it is called Barren Glory. Let's take a look at it. Barren Glory is a future sight enchantment that costs 2 white mana and 4 mana of any color, with a total mana value of 6. It reads, at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control no permanents other than Barren Glory and have no cards in hand, you win the game. So another card that wins the game in a unique way, we've seen that before. But Barren Glory is unique. Like Battle of Wits, this is a special case. It requires you to basically wipe out your board state and discard your hand in order to claim the victory. That's definitely out there, isn't it? Not an everyday spell, for sure. So how to build a deck with it? Let's brainstorm a few ways. Alright, let's dive in and see what we can do with Barren Glory. Like usual, this is just a brief sketch of ideas to give you a starting point. I hope you find it useful. As we talked about in the Apocalypse Chime video, Unique User ID has a strategy where you can play all Homelands cards, then use a Chime to get rid of them so you can win with Barren Glory. But what other strategies are out there? Well, first things first, we need to get the cards from our deck. If you watch my Battle of Wits or Triskaidekaphobia video, these cards will seem very familiar, but I'll try not to repeat myself too much. Enlightened Tutor and Idyllic Tutor are useful here. I also like Arcana's Owl, Academy Rector, and Lost Auroromancers. Next, Strolling Grove is great to keep our opponents from messing with our Barren Glory, and if we really need to, we can sacrifice it to get the card. How to wipe out our board. We can use cards that have a sacrifice permanence, such as Greater Harvester, Hellcar Redeemment, or Karavek's Spite, which we discussed in the previous episode, are also great for getting rid of your board and your hand at the same time. But after we dealt with our board state, how do we get rid of our hand? Obviously, cards like One with Nothing will work great here. Mystic Study did a great video on that one, by the way. But after our hand is gone, we need to make sure we don't draw any more cards. I suggest using cards that have a skip our draw state altogether, like Kulfiner's Plans. Solitary Confinement can also be useful, helping us survive even after our board is gone, so we can secure the victory with Barren Glory. An alternate strategy would be to use Lich's Tomb to sacrifice our board, but doing damage to ourselves with cards like Shock. I feel like that could be a whole rabbit hole, so enjoy exploring that. Well, that just about ends our journey with Barren Glory. I hope you enjoyed looking at this card with me. I really like it. I think it's a very unique specimen. What are your thoughts on it? Have you ever played with this card? You ever pull it from a pack? What other Misfit cards do you think I should look at? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving a like and subscribing. I don't get any money from YouTube for doing this because I don't have enough subscribers yet, so that would really help me out. If you really like it, I have a Patreon at patreon.com/Norbez, where you can get access to my work, what I'm going to do next, we get a custom video recipe if you want one. You know, all the good stuff. Alright, I'm Bez from the Misfit Cards, and I'll see you next time. Bye.